no, the forum's got us. Oh no. It's the dad, right?
Master Fortuno?
Yep,
What
Master
business has the
Fortuno.
forum with us? Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
Oh my god. They think we lied.
We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities.
What is a clandestine?
Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the forum's intervention.
Alphenode is like, if you don't tell us what's going on, then we're gonna find out ourselves.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
He's mad.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
Yeah, looks like that's what he's gonna
The forum will
do.
convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city.
We're going to trial, it looks like. We're going to trial, guys.
As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha!
Thancred. Oh.
Why? Is reading
No.
a crime now, too?
Ooh, not Graha. It'll be hard to get him back, Graha. No. He's holding hostage.
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Oh, he was in the restricted section. Oh, shoot. How did he go over there, first of all?
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the forum.
I look so cute in my little casual outfit.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
We're going to trial, guys. We're going to court. Who's taking us to court? Let's see who wins. Who's gonna win in court? Who's gonna win? This is court. Graha, you did something illegal. Come on, Graha. We're here to support you. Take you out of here. Look at me in my casual wear in court. Looking all unprofessional in court.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
Yeah, at least we're together. Blessing in disguise, you know?
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Where's Thancred?
The forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
Uh-oh. Graha went into the illegal area. I don't know how he got there first.
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Malcontents. I'm sure that's he's cursing at us in like a very professional way. Malcontents. What does that even mean? I'm gonna look that up. Malcontents. A person who is dissatisfied and rebellious.
These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
Death threat it is, it looks like. Death sentence. We didn't expose any secrets. That's what we did not do. I don't think we did.
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
No, Cryo. She's mad. She wants to punch somebody.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
Good work.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front.
Yeah,
Was
we were
your
just
curt
being
dismissal
nice.
truly the best you could offer?
They took us to
Or
court.
are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age-long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
They
Whence
don't
came
care.
this revelation?
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policy-making process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Ah. There's something odd about the Sharlayans here.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. '. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
So they're keeping their knowledge secret, rather than the other way around.
The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement
Finances.
attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Why is he choking? Got sick because we told the truth.
Yes, we are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival.
Oh, they don't like fighting. That's interesting.
Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
See how they do it without bloodshed.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno,
Oh, we can't sit and do nothing. Dang.
I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me.
He has integrity. I like
So
Alphanode.
I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
To execute us.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate.
Of course.
Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, hmm?
I like him. He looks at both sides. Hey,
By their
Layla.
own admission, these Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
See, I like him. He looked at both sides of the story before he started talking. And now he makes a decision to be fair and even hand. He walked in our shoes and was like, won't we be doing the same thing if we were in their place? Of course. Good work.
Order! We will have order!
Louisoix's friend.
Master Montaigne raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Charlian.
Uh-oh, we can't do anything in Charlian. What? We still get kicked out of Charlian?
You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates.
Okay.
Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
Only 2 in favor? 3? I only counted 3 in favor. Oh. 5. Not many.
I count 51 for
Oh.
and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
Oh, so they won.
Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
Aww. So our research
Honored
has
members,
stopped.
I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
R.I.P. this research. But hopefully we found out enough from our research, especially Graha when he went into the restricted area. Well, about that... So, Louisoix's friend who said all that this deal or whatever needs to be kept fair didn't really cause any difference in making their decision. We still have to get the hell out of Charlian and stop all activities and all research and all that. So none of that helped. But at least, because of what Louisoix's friend said, the situation would have gotten quite worse, I think. Like, the death sentence would have been on us, you know? Or we should have, they would have shipped us back to Eorzea, like Yustola was saying. And none of that happened. We have to leave ourselves. So I guess there's many benefits to what Louisoix's friend said. However, at the end of the day, we still have to get the heck out of Charlian. Let's see what Yustola says about that. Well, at least we have been allowed to remain in the city. Yeah, we just can't do any activities. At least we're still in the city. And our endless investigation has not been in vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the Forum discovered in the ethereal sea. With our freedom so sorely